guys, Trisha Hershberger here, and no, there is nothing wrong with your video. This is the footage that I captured at the water park testing out the Samsung Galaxy S7 Active. Well, what's left of it anyway. Yeah, I destroyed it. Kerplooey, gonzo, officially no mas. Let me start off by saying that I loved both the S5 and S6 Actives, and I had really high hopes for the S7 Active. On paper, it's got a great camera, wireless charging, huge battery, expandable memory, AMOLED display, and military-grade ruggedness. But what's on paper doesn't matter if it doesn't actually deliver in real life. Each year I get together with a bunch of my tech friends and we take the newest active device to a water park to do our worst. We do this to specifically test out the water resistance of the phone, and since AT&T is kind enough to lend us phones for testing purposes, we really go for it. Out of the 6 phones tested that day, only one bit the big one. It just happened to be mine. So here's an accurate report of what happened after this quick message from our sponsor. This episode is sponsored by Graphic Stock, the place where I like to get most of my royalty-free photos, some of which are used in this very video. They have over 300,000 photos, vectors, and illustrations available, and instead of charging per picture, they charge a one-time annual fee, usually $99 for the year, which isn't bad. What's way better is going to graphicstock.com/holidays or clicking the link in the description to get $50 off a 1-year subscription to Graphic Stock. Sweet! What isn't sweet is how I destroyed my S7 Active. Seriously though, check out Graphic Stock. This is a really good offer and I use them all the time. Thanks so much for supporting my content, Graphic Stock. Okay, back to business. The day started as normal. We got to the park, unboxed our test phones, and got to work. Not gonna lie, it's a good day at the office. After a few water slides, I realized that dual mode, one of my favorite camera modes normally featured on Samsung phones, wasn't present. I love to use this mode to capture moments like going down a water slide because it makes use of both the front and rear facing cameras simultaneously. No worries, I quickly found that I could download the mode, but it didn't work on the Galaxy S7 Active. It would appear as if it was recording correctly, but the video file that's saved would only be the rear-facing camera footage. Odd. I'm hoping Samsung will be able to fix this with an update for anyone out there like me who really likes this mode. It's okay, I thought. Let's keep going. I set out to the wave pool to get some underwater swimming shots, filming myself with my S7 Active and having my friend film me from farther away with my S6 Active. When I emerged from the pool, my S7 Active kept force closing out of the camera. Again, odd. I let it rest for a while, and when we returned to take a funnel cake break,
this right here is a very important part of the review process.
it was all over. The phone kept restarting on its own and asking me to give a PIN to start up the device, then giving me an error saying process system isn't responding. Do you want to close it? I entered my PIN and all I got for the rest of the day was a spinning wheel around a padlock. Upon moving the phone around to show everyone else what I was seeing, a bunch of water poured out the USB port. Well, that's not good. Now, the Galaxy S7 Active boasts an ingress protection rating of 6.8. That means it's got the maximum protection against dust and other solids, but more importantly, that the phone should be able to be immersed beyond 1 meter for about a half an hour. Samsung states water resistant in up to 5 feet of water for up to 30 minutes. Normally, this means the phone is hermetically sealed, meaning no water can get in because it's sealed tight. But in certain cases, it can also mean that the water can enter, but in a way that doesn't harm the phone. I found that the water definitely entered and harmed the phone. That being said, I was exposing the phone to jet streams of water coming from all different angles, which is not what these phones claim to withstand. But I will say that the Galaxy S6 Active went through the exact same testing for the second year and came out just fine, leading me to believe that they just aren't made like they used to be. This paired with the recent Note 7 recall makes me wonder, what the hell, Samsung? Long story short, I brought the phone home, sat it in a bowl of rice, waited a week, and tried again with the same results. I factory resetted the device and it won't even make it through the setup process without freezing and auto restarting. RIP Samsung S7 Active. I knew ye briefly. Samsung does offer a limited 1-year warranty on the device, but it expressly states that it does not cover damage or defects resulting from exposure to liquid. I was not the only one that found the S7 Active's water resistance to be disappointing. Consumer Reports had 2 out of 2 S7 Active phones fail a simple immersion test, and I found countless stories of other users who say their phones suffered water damage and are no longer functioning. Because of all this, I'm sad to say that I cannot recommend this phone. Again, what the hell is going on over there, Samsung? I will say that I still love and use my Galaxy S6 Active on the regular, and I highly recommend that. but I'm sticking with last gen until Samsung's manufacturing quality comes back up to what it used to be. I feel like a burned lover at this point, and I only hope Samsung is standing outside my bedroom window holding a boombox sooner rather than later, please. So what phone are you most excited for and why? Let me know in the comments. I'm seriously looking forward to getting my hands on the LG V20 next. It's lacking a few features that I really want, like wireless charging and water resistance, but I'm interested in the higher quality audio and video recording. I'll put up a video as soon as I get one for testing. Much love, everyone, and thanks for watching.